Next on Entertainment Tonight, Arnold Schwarzenegger's new movie gets an F from some critics and school administrators for its nudity and violence.
In 1983, the United States launched a little-known 8-year space mission. At that same time, Arby's introduced their special limited edition Bacon Cheddar Deluxe. Lean roast beef, lettuce and tomato topped with crisp bacon and tangy cheddar cheese sauce. Now, 8 years later, the space mission has returned, and Arby's has relaunched the Bacon Cheddar Deluxe for a limited time.
Boy, can I go for a Bacon Cheddar Deluxe.
Good timing.
There is a difference in fast food. It's Arby's.
There are many ways of volunteering which are not always obvious. Whether your interests are in the arts, culture, or animals, a job can be found that is best suited for you. No matter what your age, and if you have a little or a lot of time to give, won't you consider helping someone who needs you? KARE 11 is your Minnesota volunteer connection. Call 542-1111 or 1-800-65-SERVE. A volunteer operator is waiting to help you find a way to help others.
From imagination to ice, the golden anniversary of Icecapades is coming to Target Center January 23rd through January 27th. Join KARE 11 for opening night, Wednesday, January 23rd. All seats are half price. Tickets are specially priced at $4, $5, and $7 for this show only, courtesy of KARE 11. They're on sale now at the Target Center box office and Ticketmaster. Join KARE 11 on opening night, January 23rd, and experience the magic of Icecapades for half price.
Well, spots in the scenes that we've seen, the advertisements gave no indication that there was any nudity or sex or violence involved in any way.
Kindergarten Cop doesn't make the grade with teachers and critics, and star Arnold Schwarzenegger gets called to the principal's office on Entertainment Tonight for New Year's Eve, Monday, December 31st, 1990.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Mary Hart is off this holiday. I'm Lisa Gibbons.
And I'm John Tesh. Arnold Schwarzenegger was a hit with his Kindergarten Cop co-stars, but because of the way this movie is rated, many of those kids and millions of others may not be permitted to see it. Now the movie rating system is under fire. Critics say PG-13 deserves an F for not revealing enough about movies. Kindergarten Cop is this: Arnold Schwarzenegger being intimidated by little kids, and it's cute. And Kindergarten Cop is this: Arnold killing off bad guys. It is violent, and the film is rated PG-13, even though the advertisements seem to promote it as a kids' movie. That has landed the film in hot water with the very school in Astoria, Oregon, where some of the classroom scenes were shot.
Well, spots in the scenes that we've seen, the advertisements gave no indication that there was any nudity or sex or violence involved in any way.
So the school canceled a scheduled screening, but the controversy hasn't stopped there. It's erupted all over the country. And now even nationally known film critic Gene Siskel is crying foul.
The advertising presents this as a sweet family entertainment, and it is not that. It is that plus heavy-duty Arnold Schwarzenegger action.
But ABC's Joel Siegel disagrees.
I think the film company is not at all to blame. I think they did a fair and honest job. They're running the PG-13. And the trailer for the movie, the opening sequence of the trailer is Arnold, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not Arnold Stang. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Instead, Siegel says the rating system is at fault for not making the PG-13 much more clear about violence. As for Arnold, in an interview with film critic David Sheehan, he had no problem calling Kindergarten Cop a movie for most kids.
I think it's a great family movie. You're absolutely right. I would not take this to see this movie. My daughter wouldn't take. She's 1-year-old. If she would be 4-year-old, then maybe I wouldn't take her. But 4 years in 1 month, perfect.
Industry insiders say that the PG-13 rating is hurting Kindergarten Cop at the box office. It finished third behind Home Alone and The Godfather Part 3. Home Alone has a PG rating and appeals to a broader family audience.
John, Home Alone earned an estimated $16 million over the weekend and is still #1 at the box office. Its star, Macaulay Culkin, is just the latest in a group of pint-sized actors who pack box office clout. They're our inside story today. Preteen stars are becoming big screen sensations, and the leader of the pack is Macaulay Culkin. Hello. Macaulay's film Home Alone has been #1 at the box office for 7 straight weeks, beating contenders including Rocky V and Kindergarten Cop. This is his 5th movie, and during a recent trek to a toy store with his 6 brothers and sisters, Macaulay said he enjoys all the fame now that he's perfected his autograph.
I was 6 when my first movie came out, and a couple people asked me, so, yeah, but that year I learned to write, so I was like,
Home Alone is jammed with pratfalls, but Macaulay says he didn't get a scratch because most of the time, the audience sees a short stuntman.
Only the close-ups I really did. Except for one part, where I ran, slid on my knees on the ice skating rink. That was me.
5 seconds off.
10-year-old Christina Ricci was discovered during a school play and started doing commercials 3 years ago. Her first feature film is Mermaids with Cher and Winona Ryder. Her word for acting is easy.
I don't really think it's that hard. I mean, to me, it's just a big playground because I really haven't played any real roles that I really have to be serious and dramatic about.
One bonus from Mermaids was becoming close to Cher, who plays her mom.
I thought she would be nice, you know, and she would say hi all the time, but I didn't think she'd become such a friend of mine as she has. When we fell in the tub, Cher was being silly off-screen and on-screen. We didn't really hurt each other when we fell on each other because I don't weigh that much on Cher, and Winona's so skinny you wouldn't imagine.
But it's more than fun and games being a child star. According to talent agent Gary Scalzo, who manages several preteen actors, there is stiff competition and huge salaries.
In the entertainment industry, it's very, 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 very frequent that we find children who make in upwards of $1 million if they're able to lock on to the right projects.
Can I bring the show and tell on Monday?
12-year-old Robert Oliveri is certainly getting the right projects. He's currently on screen with Johnny Depp in Edward Scissorhands. At 9, he worked in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. His buddies may envy the life of this young actor, but Robert says his home life is pretty normal.
When I do something wrong, I get grounded just like any other kid. I have to take the garbage out.
Robert's favorite pastimes are skateboarding and basketball, and as for acting, it's a part-time job. He didn't even audition for the school play.
I don't want to be hired for the school play just because of who I am and give, like other kids, a fair try at it. So I tried out for lighting anyway, lighting for the school. I didn't get that either, so.
How come none of you are married?
And finally, 6-year-old Robin Weissman got the part of the little lady in 3 Men and a Little Lady by beating out 2,000 other hopefuls. Robin toddled into acting when she accompanied her younger brother, Alex, who's also an actor, to a commercial where the young actress couldn't cry on cue.
So they just asked me if I could do it, and I cried, but I didn't, because I didn't want to, but I did, because my mom said if I did, I would go to Toys R Us and get me something, whatever I wanted.
Robin Weissman says that before she wanted to be an actress, she actually planned on being a cheerleader, then a stewardess. Now that she is an actress, Robin wants to be a producer. On our Inside Story tomorrow, we'll meet the unsung heroes of college sports, the mascots who can bring the crowd to their feet by landing on their keisters.
You have to really love your sweat. It gets very hot in these costumes. That's probably the only thing that is bad about becoming a mascot.
Right, the secret lives of college mascots on our Inside Story tomorrow.
Coming up next, she sings, she dances, but is this really a side of Madonna you've never seen before? And later, out with 1990 and what television is going to do to ring in 91.
'Twas right after Christmas, that wonderful time when folks drop their film off where they see this sign. With Color Watch, pictures soon will appear with great color up front and Kodak paper back here. Great memories develop when this seals what you see. Without it, bah, humbug, who knows what there'll be. So bring your film to this seal when the holidays end for happy Color Watch memories again and again.
I like it smooth, I like it slow, taking our time, around and round we go, don't ever change.
Seems as long as there's been slow dancing, there's been slow time.
After all these years, don't ever change, don't ever change. 'Cause you know
The best things in life never change.
I like it slow.
The weather is the news. That's why every hour, on the hour, 24 hours a day,
Somebody on South Hennepin Avenue. Be patient. It's going
you
to
can depend on Paul Douglas and KARE 11 News. For the weather information that really matters.
We'd like to announce that Highland Superstores will be open on New Year's Day for the first time ever. From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., hundreds of items will be marked down throughout the store. Like this GE large capacity washer with 2 temperature settings for $197, or this Technique's 5-disc CD changer just $177, and this RCA remote VCR with recording timer for just $188. Hurry to Highland's one-day New Year's sale, the sale that's hard to beat.
Taco Bell is 3 times better. With 3 new menus, it's 3 times better. I tell you why. 3 low price and I everything I like is just $59, $79, $99. Taco Supreme, not just Supreme. $59, $79, $99. Run for the bullet as a winner fencer. $59, $79, $99. Taco Bell is 3 times better. $59, $79, $99.
Outrageous. That is the word some people might use to describe Madonna, but one woman has taken the image of 1990's hottest star, and for the lack of a better phrase, she's expanded on Madonna's persona and made it bigger than life. Since Madonna seems to be absolutely everywhere these days, it was only a matter of time before she turned up in San Francisco's long-running musical spoof, Beach Blanket Babylon. Features that infamous bustier from Madonna's 1990 concert tour, and actress Leslie Carrara found the costume rather overwhelming.
I could serve breakfast to someone on these things. They were bigger originally. They were really big. It was a Dolly Parton nightmare.
I hear your voice. It's like an angel singing.
When I watched her video, I took moves, like she does that little thing, that little skip, and a lot of flexing and really into herself. And, excuse me, Madonna, if you see this.
Beach Blanket Babylon is practically a landmark in the city by the bay, having premiered 17 years ago. The review stays timely by continually adding new characters to lampoon. Elvis, of course, is a regular, and he and Madonna pair up for Unchained Melody.
There's not too many images that are out there. There's very few, and Madonna's one of them, and Cher. Personalities. I mean, there's a lot of stars and great talented people, but she's created an image.
Madonna, I love you, baby, but don't step on my blue suede shoes.
Beach Blanket Babylon has poked fun at celebrities since 1974, and the San Francisco show is the longest-running musical review in theater history.
During his career, George Hamilton has played everything from a blood-sucking vampire in Love at First Bite to a gay blade in Zorro. Now, George has taken on one of his biggest challenges, a dramatic acting role in The Godfather Part 3.
Now, we had an agreement.
One of the biggest surprises, casting-wise, in Godfather 3 is that of George Hamilton as Corleone family lawyer B.J. Harrison. It even came as a surprise to Hamilton himself.
One day I got a call, and they said, Francis Coppola would like you to come and be in The Godfather. And I thought it was one of those telegrams that you get, you know, from a prank.
Once he accepted the role, Hamilton let his trademark jet black hair go gray. He says he was completely committed to doing a good acting job.
I believe in fate. I just took the chance. I took the chance, and I 2 words stuck in my mind when I went to do the movie: prepare and surrender. And that's what I did.
Corleones are prepared to deposit $500 million in the Vatican Bank at such time as Mr. Corleone receives majority control of Immobiliare.
I wasn't George Hamilton, some sort of jet-set personality. That's just a game I play. That's not me. And I went there as open and as honest and as vulnerable as I could be.
Spending 6 months working on this epic has changed Hamilton's outlook on acting.
I was in awe of how it was done. Not only in awe of it, it taught me something, and that is it renewed my dedication to being an actor again.
Many of you may know that Hamilton's role, that of the Corleone family attorney, was played by Robert Duvall in the first two Godfather films.
The year was 1967. An obscure musical group recorded a song called Up, Up and Away, and that was enough to send the Fifth Dimension straight to the top. Well, after all the Grammys and gold records, the group disbanded some 15 years ago, and they haven't played together since. That is until now.
Up and away, my beautiful
A reunion took place for the Fifth Dimension at Trump Plaza, which included two members who haven't been part of the group for 15 years, Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis Jr.
I was hoping that one day we could get together and really relive these precious times that we had as a group one more time, and especially while everybody was still walking and talking. And
for yourself. Think for yourself.
That might sound funny, but a lot of them are not doing it now, so we get a chance to just stroll down memory lane one more time.
You know it to be a
Davis and McCoo relived some memories of their solo careers, while Lamont McLemore, Florence LaRue, and Ron Townsend performed songs from their stint on Broadway in Ain't Misbehavin'. Everybody agreed it was a thrill to have all five dimensions back on stage together again.
Since Marilyn and Billy left, the Fifth Dimension has continued. And with all due respect, we've had some really very, very talented people in their spots. But the magic just really isn't there without them.
And we were friends when the group first got together.
Right.
And we continue to be friends. And there's a magic in that that you just can't replace.
Reunited
Well, the Fifth Dimension said they had a good time getting together again, but as of now, there are no plans to make that reunion permanent.
Tonight there's going to be another reunion in Los Angeles. The man who made the Phantom of the Opera famous is glad he's going back, and the man he's replacing is sad to be going. Michael Crawford's return as the Phantom marked the end of Robert Guillaume's starring role in the musical. At the party following his last performance, Guillaume was presented with a hat and a Phantom mask, and he said he would miss the role.
I miss the opportunity to recreate it every night and make it better and work on it.
In Los Angeles, Bob Hope received a standing ovation at the annual Big Ten pre-Rose Bowl banquet. Hope had just returned from entertaining the troops in the Persian Gulf.
The last place was pretty close to Kuwait because right in back it was the biggest gun, you know, kind of makes you want to work.
And in Las Vegas, Lou Rawls and Parade of Stars co-hosts Marilyn McCoo and Ann Gillian were ecstatic at the final figure of more than $10 million raised for the United Negro College Fund.
Thank you, America, for giving it back.
It's Red Lobster's 19 shrimp and steak special. Sizzling scampi, fried shrimp, plus a juicy steak. 19 shrimp and steak, just $9.99. Hurry to Red Lobster.
It's Red Lobster's new lunch menu.
Right now featuring our lunch shrimp combo.
Just $3.99.
Tempting scampi and fried shrimp.
Plus potato and salad for a limited time.
Just $3.99.
At Red Lobster for lunch.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Sure, all right.
Which beer would you rather try?
The darker one. This one, Your Honor.
Here's Budweiser, and this is Coors Extra Gold.
Really?
All right. Want to know something else?
What's that?
58% of Bud drinkers prefer Coors Extra Gold in an independent taste test.
Makes sense to me.
Coors Extra Gold, slow brews with that real beer flavor and real beer color, the way beer was meant to be. So what are you going to do?
Gonna switch.
Coors Extra Gold. No doubt about it, beer is back.
There's no doubt about it.
Okay, all right. My definition of success is size 8. A size 6? 4. A firm chin. Somebody called me skinny. Success is a 23-inch waist. Arms that don't go wiggle woggle.
You can sit in a chair and have room for your purse beside you.
That's success.
I have no hips.
You what?
Success is losing weight with Jenny Craig.
Yeah!
Hey, Jenny, it worked.
Join our new Success program for only a $79 service fee. Call The Connection.
If you were a television producer, what would you do differently to celebrate the new year on the air? Well, the folks at the big three broadcast networks and MTV think they have the answer. Some new programming mixed in with some of the old.
I hope he can get down after
In New York, the traditional ball drop in Times Square will happen tonight, but it almost didn't. A sponsor couldn't be found, but then comedian Jackie Mason came along and helped save the day.
2 years, but I thank God that I have enough money to be able to save the situation with the ball coming down, because to me this is almost like a holy tradition. To me, it's like saving Easter or Passover.
Dick Clark will be in Times Square tonight hosting his live New Year's Rockin' Eve show. He was ready with or without the sponsored ball drop.
There was a little bit of a hazard, or a moment in time that they weren't going to drop the ball, and we made contingent plans to build another one and have it standing by, but apparently everything's going to be in order.
NBC will broadcast The Tonight Show live with Jay Leno in Los Angeles, and Jane Pauley will be in New York. CBS will air a Happy New Year America special, as they did last year, and MTV will rock from Berlin, Tokyo, and New York with guests such as Wilson Phillips.
Hold on one more day.
In Pasadena, preparations for the 102nd Tournament of Roses parade are still underway. The floats are being dressed with millions of flowers. Also, a brunch was held with over 30 former Rose Parade queens sharing stories of their times as royalty.
We understand each other, and we're friends automatically.
Across town, the parade's official marching band was rehearsing under the watchful eye of Grand Marshal Bob Newhart.
The Grand Marshal gets all the accolades, and these people do all the work, and you start to feel a little full of yourself, and then you realize that Shirley Temple did it when she was 10, and that kind of brings you down to earth.
Shirley Temple was not only the youngest star to be Grand Marshal of the Rose Parade, she was also the shortest.
Everyone has their own ideas about how best to celebrate the new year, and Hollywood is no exception. Down through the years, movies have made good use of making merry this evening, as Leonard Maltin's going to explain for us. Leonard.
Hi, Lisa. Now, for some, New Year's Eve is a time to party. For others, I guess it's a time to curl up at home. And if you're one of the latter group, or if you're feeling a little lonely, I can suggest some movies you'll find on video that will let you take part in New Year's Eve celebrations vicariously.
1 minute to midnight, 1 minute to go.
Bing Crosby ushers in the new year by serenading Marjorie Reynolds in the classic 1942 film Holiday Inn.
Let's start the new year right, 12 o'clock tonight, when they dim the light. Let's begin.
But this musical tribute is just one example of filmmakers taking the New Year's Eve holiday and using it to their advantage. It's an emotional time, a time of renewal, and movie makers have always known it.
You wouldn't care to step into a waltz as the old year dies, would you, Mr. Case?
Yes, I would. I'd love it. New Year's Eve means romance for Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant in Holiday. Even though Grant is engaged to Hepburn's snobby sister, a New Year's Eve spin on the dance floor convinces him that Kate is really the girl for him.
It's 10:15. What time are they supposed to get here?
Fool.
The other guests.
There are no other guests. We don't want to share this night with other people. This is for you and me.
Gloria Swanson has seduction on her mind in the New Year's Eve scene from the legendary Sunset Boulevard. But William Holden has other ideas. Holden welcomes in the new year by walking out on Swanson and returning to the old friends he left behind. And yes, that's Jack Webb throwing the party.
It's a good party. The greatest.
And the tradition of New Year's Eve scenes continues in more modern films like 1985's Out of Africa with Robert Redford and Meryl Streep. Whether you ring in the new year with old films or new, there's a holiday wish for almost everyone.
The thing I love about Holiday Inn is that Irving Berlin wrote songs not just for Christmas, of course White Christmas came from that movie, and for New Year's, but for all sorts of other holidays like Washington's birthday, holidays nobody ever wrote songs for before or since.
Leonard, America and parts of Europe want to know what you're doing for New Year's.
Oh, we have a very exciting evening planned. Actually, we're going to a parents and kids party very early with our daughter, Jessie, and that'll be nice. And then we'll probably end up watching the TV with the remote control, looking somewhere for Guy Lombardo.
A safe one.
You'll have to party for all of us this year.
You got to go to sleep early tonight.
Yep, I'm going to be doing the Rose Parade bright and early, Leonard, so I'll be up about 3 o'clock. I'll be no
We'll
fun
be
tonight.
thinking of you early tomorrow morning.
I'm going to go to Leonard's house and we'll watch you on TV.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Thanks. TV Guide has come out with its second annual Zap Awards. The magazine picked Ted Turner and Roseanne Barr as the two celebrities who deserve most to be zapped off the air by everybody's remote control. And it's also the time of year for other resolutions. Roger Moore of James Bond fame says in 1991 he wants his martinis stirred, not shaken. And comedian Jay Leno says he doesn't want anything special, just write joke, tell joke, get check. Finally, McDonald's conducted a New Year's resolution survey and reports most of the men who responded wanted to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the women wanted a body like Jane Fonda's.
This isn't what you think. It's a new kind of cold relief. Introducing fast-acting, better-tasting Tylenol Cold Effervescent. Strong, non-aspirin cold relief from Tylenol. The only effervescent cold medicine that speeds 2 cold medicines to your sneezing and congestion, while it sends Tylenol pain reliever to your aching body. New orange-flavored Tylenol Cold Effervescent, part of Tylenol's complete cold relief line. Nobody cares for your cold like Tylenol Cold.
Something that has always impressed me about Minnesota and the Twin Cities is the commitment of the citizens to what's going on, not only in their home state, but around the world. So I'm proud to know that NBC Nightly News on KARE 11 has some small role in keeping all of you informed.
Everybody's celebrating Lefferts' big New Year's Day sale. Today, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's right. Kick off the new year with store-wide savings. Save on living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, chairs, dinettes. Hundreds of items in Lefferts' huge showrooms have been reduced. So don't miss Lefferts' big New Year's Day sale. Remember, it's today only, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
In 1986, we got a lot of snow in Steamboat, Colorado. In 1987, we got dumped on. In 1988, it really came down. And in 1989, we didn't think it was ever going to stop. Now, we can't guarantee how much snow we'll get when you ski Steamboat this year. But history has been known to repeat itself.
5 years ago, Ford passed Chevy in light truck sales, and we've never looked back. Ford trucks, the best, never rest. We just kept working to make our trucks better. We added new engines, new transmissions, new interiors, even new trucks. And our sales lead got even wider. In fact, our lead over Chevy is twice as wide as it was last year. Ford trucks, putting the competition farther behind us every day.
From quality people come quality products. See your local Northland Ford dealer.
Air transportation furnished and a promotional fee paid by Delta Airlines. Delta's ranked first in passenger satisfaction among all major U.S. airlines for 16 straight years. At Delta, we love to fly, and it shows.
I know this is going to shock and upset a lot of people, and I don't think it's ever happened before.
It has not.
But our birthday making machine is broken.
That thing that flies out all the stuff?
Broken.
But we do want to mention the people who celebrate their birthday today on the last day of the year. New kid on the block, Joe McIntyre, is 18. Singer Donna Summer is 42 today.
We're quite serious, too. Actor Tim Matheson is 43. Actor Ben Kingsley, here he is here, 47. Good picture of John Denver, he's also 47. It's the best we could dig up here on Sarah Miles, she's 49. And actor Anthony Hopkins is 53.
Finishing it out here, Cowboy star Rex Allen is 69. And composer Julie Stein is 85, and that's the birthdays.
This is why we have a birthday-making machine.
Too much fun.
We do hope to have it fixed for tomorrow, so don't worry. And we hope you'll be back here tomorrow when we'll have an inside look at the hottest in movies, music, and television for the new year.
And we wish you all a happy new year and leave you to celebrate with the #1 song from 10 years ago. Celebrate